Hello, one, hello, all, and welcome back. I don't know why I'm still here, but I'm joined by the awesome Gigabyte, who is here to give you all a great show alongside me, the less talented caster of the two. As we've got the Pirates and the Rhinos. The Rhinos not playing for all that much. We've got a similar situation to the last series. The Pirates in the wild card race. The Bears clinched the division today, so they're one game behind, two teams ahead of them, the Demolition, and God, if only I could remember who else. I can't. Too late to look back now. The Pirates are going to need every
Spectre.
game they can get. Spectre.
Yeah,
They're going to need every game they can get because they don't know what the magic number for them is. So every single game is super important for them.
yeah. The Pirates are absolutely going to be looking to sweep this if they can. That'll put them one up, and then the Demolition and the Spectre would have to go four up for both of their series this week. But the Pirates coming into this with a 23-22 record, currently ranked third in the Sun Division standings. As we said, they cannot get their division, so they will in fact be trying for a wild card. The Rhinos, currently 17-28, last in the Sun Division standings, are in fact eliminated from playoffs. They'll be playing with Hershey RL and Hero, and the Pirates will be playing with Tater and Cali. And everyone is in the lobby right now, so let's get them in the game. You got any predictions for us?
I predict that one team will score more goals than the other.
That's a good prediction. I predict that. Well, see now, you never know. They could, score even goals. The goal differential could be zero, but it doesn't really matter.
You know,
Pirates already off to a good start here. They're going to take it, but I know it's going to get blocked up by the Rhinos. Tater off to the side. Hershey looking to get something going with it as well. Tater flicks it over Good Neighbor, though, and Cali has the opportunity to take it back. Hershey
you
looking
know,
for the air dribble.
I just had to make the bold prediction and say that one player will score, or one team will score more than the other team. Can we just talk about how crazy these colors are? We have some beautiful cars on the field. I mean, look at Tater with the solid black car, Callie with the black and white. I mean, I'm one that loves me some good fashion, so I can surely appreciate what we're seeing.
Indeed, the cars certainly do look very good. But Tater flicks this one to center, looking for his teammate Cali. Cali comes up and gets a hold of it. Good Neighbor looking to bring this back, keeps control of it into his own corner. Looking to carry it over off the roof, looking for Hershey, flicks it in, but Hershey was already turned it back. Cali's gonna have the chance, gonna flick it over, looking for his teammate Tater, but Hershey interferes with it.
That ball, it was a good ball. We've seen some meaningful chances coming from the Pirates early on. We're going to have to see if anything good can come together, as there was almost one right there as Hershey will throw the ball out. He's going to follow it now, looking for Good Neighbor across the field, but Good Neighbor will back off as Hershey's going to dance along with it in the air. Cali with a 50-50 ball popping up in the Rhinos half. That ball will beat out the defender. Good Neighbor is backwards looking to throw it in the center. He'll miss the touch. Cali off the backboard to create some separation between the two as he'll float it down to Tater. A 2-on-1. Can they make something happen? Up off the backboard. Tater cannot put that one in. Cali can put this one in though, as he'll dunk it in from way up top, and they have a 1-0 lead.
Cali makes a splash with that goal off the pass by Tater over the top. Cali's there. Nothing Good Neighbor can do about that one. And, the Rhinos, I'm noticing they're letting a lot of good opportunities go. They're just kind of letting the ball go, not finding each other with passes. They're not going to want to keep that up. The Pirates, they're going to be looking for blood here. And if the Rhinos keep up with that, letting those opportunities go, the Pirates are going to find it.
Yeah, that's exactly what you can expect, though, when you have a team that isn't playing for anything other than spoiler, and even spoiler might not be what is needed to eliminate this team, as the Spectre or the Demo could get a 5-0 above them and just ruin all of this talk and this whole entire series we're having right here. As Tater looking for Cali in center, he won't get it. Rhinos with a 2-on-none, but Tater is quicker than both of them to the ball. He'll throw it in his corner and look to make a clear. As I was saying, this whole series couldn't even matter because someone above them could 5-0 and just ruin the whole thing. You never know. That's the magic, though, of this type of series.
Yeah, so the Pirates, they're going to be going for whatever they can get here, and definitely looks like they are. They're playing offense like they are, as they have Tater and Cali, two of their best players on the field right now. The Rhinos now, they're going to try and take it out of their own side. Good Neighbor puts it up, looking for another touch. He's going to get it, but it's going to drop below Tater. That was a real nice shot, but Cali was there on the defensive rotation to get it done.
Yeah, now back to back, or coast to coast. words? Callie scores. That's all that matters, as he'll beat out the defender. He'll catch him chasing back up over top and into that top corner. It will be just one goal on the score sheet, but it was fancy enough that it could have been two.
Absolutely. And the Pirates off to a good start here. 2-0 lead with 2:10 remaining. Now Tater wins this one. Good Neighbor goes up for it, but he can't get there. Callie has full control of this one, flicks it in. Hershey's there in time to get the save.
And as the ball is going to roll into center here, it could have been a dangerous ball. Hershey will send it back out. Tater collecting it back into the corner. He's going to look to throw it in, but Good Neighbor will try to dribble this out. Callie will beat him out, has a look on goal here. Hershey will meet him at the point at the far post and challenge him to get it past him, and he cannot, as Tater will get a turnover here. Callie on the ball to capitalize, trying to shoot. It'll go off the corner and up and in. Good Neighbor couldn't get bumped by Callie there, so he will get a piece of the ball. Tater waiting out Hershey for the 50. Good Neighbor gets up top to send it out. Callie's going to throw it back in. This could be a goal. Looking to beat out Hershey, but Hershey will get through Callie and to the ball, as Tater's going to look to throw it up and
Tater.
in. Good Neighbor just puts a stop to that. Callie off the backboard.
The post.
Oh, crossbar down and out. You hate to see it. Pirates just can't find a goal right now, even if they had the money to pay for one.
They're getting the shots on target, but like you said, they're just not able to find it. Looking for the flip reset is Hershey. That was almost nice. But the Pirates, they got to get those opportunities, and they got to make them have it, or they've got to make them count, as they had probably 3 or 4 shots that could have gone in under any other circumstance, but they just pegged off the post or just were a little bit off target. So the Pirates now, they got to get something going. Callie off the backboard. Good Neighbor come in and gets the clear up to Hershey. Hershey flicks it over. Gonna get boost, and Tater has control of this one in his own corner. Flicks it out. Hershey back to center. Callie's there. Flicks it out again. Hershey catches it over to Tater. Tater now. Opportunity. Gonna take it upfield. Looking to get it off the backboard. Flips it over one. Hershey gets the save. Almost dunks it in on himself, but it's not gonna matter. It's gonna go back and away, but Callie again with the pressure.
And as the clock is ticking down for the Rhinos here, the Pirates are going to be fortunate to get the game 1 jitters behind them, as I know both these players personally. They both had shot me a DM, and Tater said he was awfully nervous, so you know he's going to love to see that he had quite the dominant win here in game 1, with room for error too at that, as the Pirates are going to try to take this in for the rest of the series, because with a start like this, you can only get better.
Yeah, and the stat line says everything you need to know about this game. The Pirates, 2 goals, 1 assist, 5 saves overall, and 8 shots. They outmatched the Rhinos on every end of the court, and you know what? That's exactly what it looked like too.
Yeah, I didn't see anything too special from the Rhinos in this game, but I saw a lot of special things from the Pirates. And I mean, at the current rate, the Pirates could easily take a large chunk of these games without much to fear from the Rhinos, as they just got away with anything, and the Rhinos just weren't really capitalizing on any counterattack chances or double commits. The Pirates, they just keep up their game and just play stronger as a team, and they can find themselves easily with 5 wins and hopefully a playoff berth.
What I will say is the Rhinos were doing pretty well at trying to find the team plays. The Pirates definitely were not, but the Rhinos, they need to be a bit quicker on getting the passes out to each other. They can do that. You might get around the Pirates defense, but you're going to have to be really quick about it.
As the Rhinos actually almost finding themselves a goal early on with the ball in the corner, Tater will beat out Good Neighbor. Hershey can't find the mark. Good Neighbor went for a play of the week. Worthy shot there. Oh my god, my lungs hate me. As the ball is up top, Good Neighbor looking for a play, but Hershey will back off, seeing that both Pirates players were up.
Great
but
pass!
The pass is going to roll in front. Callie can't make it in time. Hershey will throw it in. No chance for the Pirates. Wow, team moves.
That's exactly what I was talking about, getting those quick passes in and getting them to each other, finding each other in a position where no one else can get to it. They do that exactly right there, and that's going to be a goal, as neither Pirate could do anything about that one. Now Tater wins this kickoff, but it goes over to Hershey. Hershey going to try and do something fancy here as he has 100 boosts, going for a flip reset, but Callie gets over top of him, just waits just a little bit too long, does Hershey, and that's going to give the Pirates the opportunity to send this one back.
And as the ball comes up and into the corner here for the Rhinos, the Pirates going to look to make an attack happen. Callie off the backboard looking for Tater, but Hershey is there to throw the ball out, and they're looking for the counterattack. Now Callie, he was looking for boost, but he didn't realize that the attack was coming and couldn't find enough in time to make a meaningful challenge. Rhinos up by 2 with 4 minutes to go.
Very back and forth series so far. We saw the Pirates win by 2 in the last game. Rhinos already have 2 on the board with just over a minute elapsed. We're gonna have to see what happens, but the Pirates are gonna have to bring it back if they want to guarantee themselves a spot in playoffs, and they may not even guarantee themselves, to be honest. But to increase their chances as much as possible, Cali might just do that, but that's gonna go bar down and back out off of the save from Hershey, and this is going back towards the Pirates end. Hershey does manage to get the demo, but it's going to go back onto the Rhinos side, and Good Neighbor, excuse me, going to keep a hold of it.
You hate to see it because truly it was an outstanding chance there for the Pirates, but they can't put the ball in the back of the net as Hershey's going to send the ball down and into the corner, into Tater's hands where he'll look to make a play happen. Cali waiting on the goal line as that shot comes in to bring it out. Tater will follow and send the ball up. Hershey has to make an awkward challenge. Both the Pirates are lying in wait for that ball. Cali will shoot it up downfield. Good Neighbor up to meet the ball. It's going to drop down, though, in front of goal and just a little bit wide as Hershey will play it out. He actually beats out Tater, who misses the ball one-on-one with Cali. Here comes the shot from Good Neighbor as it trickled out, and Tater makes a huge stop, but the pressure will remain on as Hershey puts the ball down. Tater with a dribble, and it's met by Hershey, who just looked to be going for a boost, but actually gets a piece of the ball. Cali with the shot off the crossbar. Cali can't put it back in as Good Neighbor will get there in time. Tater met by a 50-50 and the ball is up the wall. Tater trying to send it back down, and we're seeing great back and forth Rocket League right now as the Pirates just can't find a breakthrough on this Rhinos defense that suddenly came to play here in game 2. But the Pirates are returning with their own defense with a great goal line save there from Tater. How have you been feeling so far about this exciting matchup?
Well, you basically said it all there for the last minute and a half of breathlessness. You are right there. You took that one long. All right, but the Pirates, like you said, they haven't managed to find any really good breaks in the Rhinos defense. The Rhinos have come back strong this game. They want to act as spoiler, like you said, and Tater now trying to get something going with it, trying to drop it down, but not going to happen. Cali, though, does catch it. Might have caught them both off guard, but Hershey just barely able to get back in time. Now going to try and carry it on his own, dropping it around. Going to try and beat Tater, but Tater does get a 50-50. It is in the favor of the Pirates, so now they have an opportunity to get something going, and they're going to need to here soon, because with a minute and 45 left, down 2, this is when you have to start going.
Yeah, the Pirates are going to need to start finding some breakthroughs on this Rhinos defense that they just haven't found so far. As Good Neighbor, oh, if he had boost, we could have not been worthy of the goal he could have scored. Man, the things we could all do with a limited boost, am I right? As the ball will pop out and Tater will have to turn to make a play. He almost choked that up, but, you know, I'm not Grand Champ, so I'm not going to talk because who knows? Tater's about twice as better as me in Rocket League as Cali will throw the ball down the field. Hershey's going to send it out. Tater's lying in wait, but the ball is just a little bit too high. Cali is going to wait and try to send the ball to Tater, who just barely misses on the shot. 1 minute to go. Good Neighbor with a dribble. He'll look to chew some clock here. Up top over Tater. Up top over Cali. And over the bar. A whole lot of verticality going on in one play as Tater is up for this ball, looking to shoot it, and it'll get past the defender. Good Neighbor with a piece, but it's not enough.
Tater comes back real quick at this one. Recognizes he's not going to get anything up the wall. Instead, turns back down. Hershey's expecting it to go much farther over, and Tater puts it just off to left, a little bit farther than Good Neighbor can reach it, and they're back to a 1-goal deficit. But that's just it. It's a 1-goal deficit with 1 minute remaining, so they have to move here pretty quickly. Tater does steal away from Good Neighbor, who is going for a flick over the top. Hershey, though, this is going to be an open net opportunity for him, and he's going to score it cleanly off of the touch from Cali as well. Rhinos bring it back to a 2-goal lead.
Just when you thought the Pirates might have been able to turn this around, this sort of thing happens as Hershey denies Cali of his clear. No chance for him. 2-goal lead, 40 seconds to go. We'll have to see what's going on here because the Pirates really need to bring their offense back that we saw in game 1, and it's just been nowhere to be seen.
No, they haven't. And the Pirates now, they've got to get something going here. 30 seconds remaining, not unheard of for a 2-goal swing in that time, but it is if you miss those shots. Cali, unfortunately, going to go just a little bit short on his angle. And that's not going to make it in. With 20 seconds left, it's going to be a very tall order if the Pirates want to get this done. But Tater might be able to do something with this. And take it up the wall now, looking to get one past Good Neighbor. Good Neighbor, though, drops it right back down to Cali, and as the last seconds tick down, it's looking like it's going to be Rhinos in game number 2. They're going to bring the series back to 1-1.
And as the clock is expiring, like you said, we're going to have to see a lot more hard work from the Pirates as the Rhinos have found an answer to their game one strategy. And I mean, of course, they need every single game. This game alone could be the eliminating factor for them when it comes to playoffs. We're just going to have to see how things play out for the rest of the series because another win and the Pirates might as well start kissing their season goodbye. They're going to need every single game at this point for the best
Yeah,
possible chance.
yeah, they want to get the next 3 games and get the wins pretty cleanly. If they don't, they're not necessarily out of it, but they're going to need both of the teams that they're competing against for wild card to go 2-3, and then rely on breakers. So it's going to be very difficult for them to come back if they do in fact lose this next game or another game in this series in general. So they've got to get these next 3 games.
Yeah, and the Rhinos just they want to play a spoiler. They're not going to let them get that as we're coming here to start off game number 3 as the kickoff is coming in. Tater actually cheating up. They're looking to get aggressive early is what I'm seeing from that sort of kickoff as the shot will come in and Tater will send it out and follow. That's exactly what we're seeing from Tater, at least so far. I haven't seen much of this aggression from Callie, as Tater knows the importance of the rest of these games. Callie trying to follow up with him, but the 50 will get beat out. Ball's going to trickle in front of net, and the Rhinos will take the early lead, looking to ruin the Pirates' season.
That demo combined with that dunk by Hershey just led to this beautiful opportunity for Good Neighbor. There was absolutely nothing Tater could do about that on the respawn either. So that's going to be basically an open net for Good Neighbor. And we have a 1-0 lead for the Rhinos again. And we saw how that ended last game. Let's see if the Pirates can come back a little bit better here.
And as the ball is in front of the Pirates goal, of 50-50 will be coming out. Tater with the ball down the field. A demolition coming in to create some separation, but Hershey almost beats out Tater and had a shot on goal. The ball is just going to bounce around, and Callie going for a backwards drive up the wall. Man, isn't that guy stylish? As the ball will be popping out, Tater's going to retreat as Callie will meet the ball, and it'll come up and across the field. Coming down to Hershey, looking to follow through, but he has no boost to do so. Callie and Hershey with no boost. They're going to look to dance together as Tater will throw that ball up and out. The Pirates are going to need to get this ball out because they are both very low on boost, and the Rhino are full of boost as they're going to just pretty much walk all over the Pirates right now as the ball goes up, and it will be a goal. They utilize the lack of boost to put the ball in the back of the net.
The boost starving was absolutely great by the Rhinos there as they were taking both those corner boosts at every opportunity they had. They were rotating out through those corners, making sure that the Pirates had nothing to work with. I think Tater had 34 boosts through that entire time, so not much you can do with that little, and that leads to another Rhinos goal, and the Pirates got to be kind of sweating a little bit.
And as we're here with just a little over half the game left to go, the Pirates are going to need to do something special as that ball could have trickled in, but it's just a little bit wide for Hershey as the 50 will come in. Good Neighbor charging in, and he'll beat out Tater. The Pirates just can't get this pressure off of them as the Rhinos have been doing all sorts of offensive tactics here to keep the ball up in front, as now they've going for another chance, looking to make a move on Callie, but he's not shaken by the efforts from Hershey as Callie bringing it back over. Ball pops up. Good Neighbor avoids the crossbar and gets out to get a touch on that ball. Hershey with a dribble. He'll flick it over top of Tater. Callie has to meet him. Down to Tater again, who will flick it out, but it'll waste so much time that the Rhinos are able to get there. Callie looking to make a play happen, flicking it up over top of the defender. Another 50-50, and Tater's going to look to take a shot, but it's way wide. That was not the touch Tater wanted there, as he's going to look to throw the ball back up. No ceiling hit, so Callie can't capitalize on it. Ball will bounce up off the corner and come out. Tater beat out by Hershey. I'm running out of breath, and the ball is saved by Callie off the crossbar and out as he'll flick it down, and they're going to try to bring it coast to coast here as the clock is starting to expire. They still have 2 minutes, plenty of time for 2 goals, but they won't have plenty of time for much longer, as every second that they're not on offense, the clock just gets smaller and smaller and works more and more against them. As Good Neighbor with the 50 ball will pop out. Kelly bringing it down the field. A dribble play here. Oh my God, how much breath do I have? Please, Keith, save me from this terrible fate.
I would love to, but you never gave me a chance. So here we go. Pirates trying to get something going on offense here. They need to go. Good Neighbor going to take this out to the side. Tater looking to get a chip shot in, and he does over top of him. 1:43 remaining, and the Pirates have brought it back to a 1-goal deficit.
If all the goals are going to happen while you're casting, I might as well take a back seat. I was hoping that a goal would happen to save me from casting, but it never came, so I had to ask you desperately for help. And then as soon as you walk in, you get the easiest job of casting the goal. I see how it is. I'll be talking to Tater later about how I feel about him.
Yo, Tater, my boy. Tater's my boy. I've casted him a bunch of times. He likes to give me the support. But now the Pirates are gonna try and take it back upfield again. Rhinos trying to keep it on offense. Tater gets the block there, but Hershey is back and ready for the rebound. Callie sends us up to Tater. Tater gonna look for the shot on target. Good neighbor with the backward save. Gonna manage to bring it down, but Callie's there. The Pirates still have the opportunity, but are they gonna let it go? I think they are. Hershey now back over to the Pirates side. Gets the flick over Tater. Callie gets the save though. Now good neighbor flicks it back over to Hershey. Hershey gonna take it up the wall, looking to get something going over the top of everybody. Gonna drop it down, looking for the pinch. Tater right, anticipated it though. Now good neighbor, last one there, and he's gonna manage to get the goal. Less than a minute remaining, and the Rhinos back into a 2-goal lead again.
This is just heartbreaking because the Pirates have had so much offensive pressure, and the Rhinos, as of recent, hadn't had as much pressure as they did to start the game. The Pirates getting away from the chances that are oh so dangerous, but the chances like those, the quick counterattacks, have been getting them here for the second half of this match. And as the clock is starting to expire for them, it's becoming a little bit too much for them to come back from, as the ball is going to fly in, and the chance will just go wide from Callie. Tater trying to throw it back in as quick as possible for Callie to capitalize on, but Hershey will send it out. Good neighbor with the follow to chew even more clock. 30 seconds to go, 2 goals needed. Shot comes in, and Hershey will meet it. Tater is going to retreat and try to send it back in. Good neighbor will clear it again. No sweat on him, as Callie's going to meet him in the corner. Ball will pop up. Could be a chance for the Rhinos. The shot is on. Tater with the save. Callie with the follow. Bringing it out now across the field. 11 seconds to go. Looking for a ceiling shot. He won't get it. 7 seconds to go. The Rhinos going to dig the ball out of the zone. The double commit. Oh, we could have seen something truly incredible. Instead, we get a lackluster but still very talented goal from Good Neighbor to cap off this match.
Yeah, good neighbor, awesome touch off the wall there, putting it on target. Hershey getting a little bit of extra power on it. I think they were looking for that pinch there, which would have been fantastic to see, but the Rhinos, they're gonna come back and bring this back to a 2-1 anyway. So the Pirates, they've gotta be very frustrated now as their chances for playoffs, they watch it trickle down as they're not gonna take this one. And the Pirates, if they lose this next one, they pretty much just have to pretty much just kiss their chances goodbye.
Yeah, they can't just let more and more games slip away from them. They need to win out if they want any chance. Every other team in the wild card race has a game on them, and in the case of the Outlaws, have multiple games on them. So, and although the Outlaws can't win any more games than they already have, they're going to need to win every single game from here on out if they want any decent shot at playoffs.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely going to, and they're going to have to get to just counteract this fantastic Rhinos boost starving. They have been doing fantastically with that for all 3 games so far. That game especially, because I don't remember a time when the Pirates really had a decent amount of boost trying to get it out of their side. It was mainly due to chance and or pinches that they managed to get it back onto the Rhinos side. Once they were over there, they were able to do stuff with it, but they need to get it out of their side more often and be more efficient about doing it.
Yeah, the Pirates just have to turn everything around from here on out because they can't afford another loss, and they might as well just leave early. Of course, you shouldn't do that. That's a terrible thing to do. I know these players would never do it, so I just say it as a joke. But yeah, great play there as Callie has a one-on-one and just can't beat out the defender. Great work there from Hershey as Callie beats out Good Neighbor by waiting him, and Hershey will send the ball out. Great chance here for the Rhinos as he looks for the pass but won't get it. Good Neighbor just a little bit faster than Tater, who looks for the demolition. Very violent of him, such a nice fellow, uncharacteristic of him, as Hershey is going to look to follow the ball here in the corner. Tater with the dribble. Callie hits the brakes in midfield knowing it's over. Much trust in his general manager.
Yeah, Tater, he just catches this one, and both of the Rhinos are just pushed up way too far. The Pirates are going to take an early 1-0 lead in this one, 34 seconds in, and the Rhinos, You know, they're going to be looking to play spoiler here, and they know they're going to spoil if they if they win this one. So they're going to be looking to bring this back as hard as they can. And Good Neighbor looking to start that off. Gonna bounce it over to the opposite side. Gonna drop it in for Hershey. Hershey gets blocked up by Callie though. Good Neighbor is there to receive it. Now he's gonna try and flick it over to Tater. Hershey's there though. That's gonna be a chip shot towards net, and it's gonna be saved out by Callie. What an amazing save!
Great chase down there, and an even better play as
what a
Good
play
Neighbor
by Good Neighbor!
slips by every single defender. Thanks for coming. Admission will be $5 for seeing a goal like that. Man, that was just nothing short of awesome.
That was just dirty. He beats out Callie, who's going for the high challenge, and Tater not at all expecting that slow touch. The off speed wins it for Good Neighbor on the day. Now we have an even game again. Hershey gonna try and take it out of his side up the wall. We've seen Hershey be absolutely deadly on those wall touches. Instead, he just goes for the block. He's gonna hand it off looking for a teammate, but is just gonna hand it off right to the Pirates. But Tater has no boost. Almost gets the dunk on him too, but not gonna happen. Now, Rhinos back on offense.
Yeah, as the ball is coming in, the shot!
What a
Whoa!
shot!
Thanks for the pass so I can be in the Play of the Week clip. Hershey throws an awesome pass to Good Neighbor, who slams it across that post and in. Tater can do nothing but watch and hope it goes off his hood and out. That was awesome, as now a 1-goal lead for the Rhinos. Coming into the kickoff, ball is going to be sent into the Pirates half, where Good Neighbor will follow and look to take the shot. Tater will meet him in the air with plenty of boost, but he won't make an aerial play. Hershey gonna send the ball back in. Callie's gonna send it across. We're gonna switch sides now as Good Neighbor with the air dribble attempt, looking to make something happen.
Nice.
And he'll send the ball in. A hat trick for Good Neighbor. Each goal even better than the last. For his next trick, we'll be catching him in RLCS.
Yeah, and now this is exactly what I talked about at the very end of game one. Rhinos getting the passes to each other, and when they can't get the passes to each other, they're getting the fantastic team plays, as we saw in the last 2 goals for them. Now Tater gonna bomb this one over though. Good Neighbor's there, gonna drop it down. Hershey right there. Great placement by that save on Good Neighbor too. The presence of mind to be able to get that save out to his teammate. Fantastic player. Now Hershey, he's gonna carry this one out. Only 30-ish boost to work with, so he's just gonna try and get the stuff there, and that's gonna waste some time for Good Neighbor to go over and get boost and get this one out.
Yeah, as the Pirates are looking to make the offense happen here, they really needed that first game. They looked so great, but just every other game from then on, the Rhinos have looked even better, especially leaded by this outstanding performance from Good Neighbor that we've been seeing. He is on fire on that field, and just every time he touches the ball, something awesome seems to happen. As right here, he's created a counterattack, and Hershey just can't get there in time, as Tater will send it out. He's going to follow it here and send it into the corner where Good Neighbor will bounce it out. They're looking for the chance, but Tater's going to back pass it to Callie, who has a great chance here. Ball floating gently down, looking for the backboard, but Hershey will get up there in time. Good Neighbor beating out his player. A 2-on-1 here and an easy goal for them.
Breathe, dude, breathe.
Hey, us New Yorkers, man, we can talk forever, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's true, and you've also learned how to not breathe considering the air is bad. Good Neighbor, though, getting that one off the wall. The Rhinos are pretty much going to put themselves in a position where it's going to be extraordinarily hard for the Pirates to catch him here, and you got to imagine the Pirates are frustrated. Tater, he wins that one, but Hershey does manage to take this one away. Before we saw that previous goal, I was actually going to say, ooh, Tater, though, managing to bring them back to within 2, so they're still going to have time. I was going to say that the Rhinos are starting to double commit, so it looks like they're getting a little bit sloppy on the defense. So Pirates, that might be their opportunity to come back, as we saw a defensive mistake there as well with the double commit.
Yeah, the Pirates are going to need to start capitalizing on that as quickly as possible. A great observation from you, as the Pirates are going to try to start an offense here. Callie with the ball in the air, down to Tater, with the save is made at the last second. Counterattack for the Rhinos. The Pirates are they're running out of chances. They've had so many. They need to start scoring them, because they're just getting a little too flashy, it seems. And the Rhinos just calm and collected. Although the Rhinos are scoring very flashy goals, that's just because Good Neighbor is playing out of his mind. And there's nothing you can do when someone is just simply feeling themselves on that other side of the field. As Tater is going to try to bring it out, and that's, oh, Oh, please take it away. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
It's okay. So the Pirates defensive mistake there again. Hershey gonna flick this one over Callie. Callie does get the demo though. Tater unfortunately just lacking the boost to come up and make a good play on that. And Good Neighbor comes up with a solid touch. Already a supersonic, pinches it off of Tater. And there's nothing he can do about that one. And with the Rhinos up 3 goals, I'm not sure if this is going to be able to be brought back by the Pirates. And if they can, it's pretty much going to end their playoff hopes here.
Yeah, as Hershey went for a demolition there on whatever goalie was in place, but couldn't find any of them. The Pirates are they're really running out of time. As much as I love both of these Pirates players on the field right now, no matter how nice they are, it won't get them into playoffs if they lose this series. And as the ball will get past both of them, Good Neighbor is going to look to throw in a dagger, but Callie will chase him down and throw the ball in the corner. We've got about 30 seconds to go for the Pirates to do something incredible.
Hershey tried to get a little bit of a pogo stick shot there, but Good Neighbor gonna block the touch from Tater, and another goal for Good Neighbor. He's gonna have 6 goals. That's gonna be a double striker right there.
We call that a
Double
Texas-sized hat trick.
A 10-gallon hat trick?
A 10 gallon, absolutely. That's double what you could ask from anyone. You know, you score 3, you call it a good game. Good Neighbor will probably be calling 6 a good game for him, especially with the way he's playing right now, as they are pretty much burying this series and the hopes of the Pirates for the postseason, as the Outlaws, I believe, have eliminated them just off the loss of this game alone from their current record. And for the Pirates, even though they're looking to score here, they just can't do it. Accurate representation of what's been going on for them. It's all but over for them, and you hate to see it because they've really been working so hard and performing such great tricks for us on this field, and none of them have been coming together just like that chance.
No, and we can't say it's over quite yet, as either the Demolition or the Spectre could just go 0-5. But assuming the Pirates win this next game, they'd be 2-3. If either the Demolition or the Spectre win a single game, they would eliminate them from playoff contention. So we're not sure how the Demolition Spectre, how their games went. So we're going to have to see how that happens. But the Pirates, their playoff chances with that loss and the Rhinos taking the series look very, very bleak.
You know, just the pessimist in me says that it's all but over at this point. I can't help but, you know, it's just so hard for me to think that 2 teams will lose every single game and just get you in there. You can't ask for that, really. I mean, you can, but it probably won't happen. It's very unlikely. I don't think that with the way the Pirates have been playing that they'll even be taking game 5 here, because the Rhinos have just been all over them, and they've shown me nothing awesome that will tell me that they could get away with this game.
No, especially when Good Neighbor is playing out of his mind tonight. He is absolutely on fire. Nothing Hershey is doing is really going to do too much. Instead, just get it to Good Neighbor. If he's feeling that good, why not just let him have it? And Hershey, though, going to have that one off of it. Early double commit off of the Pirates. Or was that a bump? That might have been a bump there. Did you see that?
Yeah, Good Neighbor got a great bump on the defender there. It was beautiful. Even better because he was almost demolished, and that would have changed the result entirely, but not getting demolished actually ended up saving them that goal. They've got an early 1-goal lead just for those efforts.
Yeah, that was a fantastic bump by Good Neighbor. Tried to get it away from Tater, too, but he does manage to get the boost, which might be the most important thing. Tater going to have to come across. That was a very close save for Tater. He does manage to get it, though. That's going to keep it down to a 1-goal lead for now. Hershey, though, opportunity. No, Callie going to send it back away. Tater's there for it, looking for the bump onto Hershey. Hershey does manage to dodge it and get the save. Hershey, a one-man machine this game.
Yeah, you've got to think that. Oh, Callie! Oh my God, I think nothing but how incredible that was. He dances, he twirls, he does anything you can think of in the book to get this one past Good Neighbor, who can do nothing but watch as it trickles in the back of the net. We've seen yet another incredible goal, this time not from Good Neighbor. He's on the receiving end of a clip. Callie, man, that was just really good.
And another one from Good Neighbor. No save can happen there as Hershey just takes this one, and Good Neighbor's ready for it all the way. Reads it perfectly off of the first touch. Tater, nothing you can do about that one. Into the top right corner. Good Neighbor will bring the Rhinos back out to a 2-1 lead with only 40 seconds elapsed.
Yeah, they've been flying in from all across the field at this point as Hershey's gonna follow and try to throw
Oh,
another one in. Callie in the perfect position to make that save. No sweat onto him. Good neighbor will make him sweat though as that splash goal explosion with Callie trapped in there. He's got to be soaked from that one. As good neighbor, he just buries that. No problems for him.
yeah, Callie was probably looking to have a little bit of time to jump up and try and make something with it, but Good Neighbor sees that he's going up the backboard. And at that point, there's nothing Callie can do about it, so Good Neighbor just ends up taking it in himself. So now, the Rhinos are going to have another opportunity. Hershey putting it on target. Callie gets the save. Looking to get another touch is he, but Good Neighbor does come down and get the block. Now Hershey, no boost to his name. Going to try and put this one out center. Instead gets a block. It's over to Good Neighbor. That might have been a fantastic pinch pass. Callie, though, going to be able to get the save. And the Pirates really being tested on defense here is the Rhinos just taking it to them from every angle.
Yeah, the Pirates just can't get the ball out of their zone. They're so low on boost. We've seen the Rhinos capitalize on this exact situation earlier on in this series as Good Neighbor's going to throw the ball down, look to follow, but he was a little bit off the target. I kind of lost sight of him, so I got a little suspicious that he might have been going for the dunk as the ball will come up and Hershey will send it into the corner. Ball back in the corner now with Tater, who looks to pass it out, but Good Neighbor will beat him there. Tater will actually send Good Neighbor flying for his troubles, and he'll have to come back eventually with whatever boost he can maintain. Ball coming across to center for Tater, who looks for the shot, and Good Neighbor with a great save. Pirates just can't find any offense on this side of the field.
No, they can't. The Rhinos, though, doing pretty good. Good Neighbor kind of trying to dance around the Pirates. He went for a demo attempt there, too. Hershey, he's on defense. You know it's going to be blocked out the first time, but can the Pirates get that second touch in? Tater gets it over Good Neighbor. Good Neighbor, though, able to get it out almost. Hershey going to be able to finally get there and get it out to safety. Good Neighbor now has the open net opportunity. He's going to miss the touch. Just a little bit behind it, unfortunately. And Hershey not able to do anything with it either, and that's going to send the Rhinos scurrying back. The Pirates with the opportunity.
Oh man, sorry, yawns coming at the worst time. It's been a long night for me as the Pirates are going to try to put together a passing play. It didn't come together earlier on, coming coast to coast now, but the shot is going to come in for Tater, who will finish it off a pool shot from Callie, who will give us a nice little celebration. If only you could see him through spectator or through director cam. That was a great little play from the Pirates. They'll need about 5 more of those at the pace the Rhinos have been scoring at.
Yeah, I almost thought that Callie actually ruined that one off of the hit on Tater. Then I realized it was still on target and all was good. But almost in that case. Good Neighbor now with another opportunity. Tater does stop it from centering, but Good Neighbor is still going to keep a hold of it. Off the corner, going to look to flick it in. Callie does get the touch and it goes over net. Hershey looking to take it in himself now. Does get it around Callie, but it's not going to be angled on target, but Good Neighbor will come back for the rebound.
And now just 2 goals. Every time the Pirates score, the Rhinos have been answering. Hershey almost answered in incredible fashion, but Good Neighbor puts it away for the... Oh my god, for who? For the Rhinos. I'm losing track of English. Man, I need an adult.
Anyway, pass over to Hershey off the kickoff. Gonna send it back over, but Tater gonna keep a hold of it. Loses that one. Good Neighbor gonna drop it to center. Callie does get a touch on it, but Hershey's not able to get there. Callie does finally manage to get it away, but it's over to Tater. Good Neighbor, though, really fast, able to get it there. Gonna take it, gonna keep a hold of it. Gonna look to flick it over Callie, who's coming back around now. Gonna look to windmill flick it, or sorry, tornado flick it. And Hershey gonna spin over the top. Callie looking to get the save. Hershey gonna come back down, but is gonna send right back to midfield, where Tater will have it.
And the ball coming into center now on the Rhinos. They're going to send it back out and back towards the Pirates field as Tater's going to have to get a wave dash to pick up some speed and get the ball across. Ball is going to roll back down, though it's not on target as Hershey will send it into the corner. Callie's going to chip it up, follow it up the wall, looking for Tater, but he misses, and Good Neighbor will throw it in the corner. Hershey to follow as the ball will come across midfield with 1 minute to go. Tater throwing it back down. Hershey sending it to the corner. A 50-50 will work in the Rhinos' favor. They're going to clear it again and chew even more of this clock as the time is running out for the Pirates.
Definitely running out. 40 seconds remaining, just over. The Pirates, they've got to get something going now. They don't have any time to wait. The Rhinos, though, taking it to them on their offensive side the entire game. That's a double commit by the Rhinos, though. If the Pirates can get out of there fast enough, they might have an opportunity. But the Rhinos are already back. The Rhinos, with the fantastic boost starving, prevent the Pirates from capitalizing on an opportunity. And that's what we've seen all 5 of these games, is that amazing boost starving by the Rhinos.
By the way, we kind of missed out, but that was an awesome save from Hershey. And he's going to try to throw the ball in the back of the net as 10 seconds to go. Good neighbor with the fake to chew some clock. Kelly has to come out now or never, and the ball almost goes in. But as the time expires, Hershey will wait it out and ruin the Pirates' story as the ball will hit the ground. Rhinos lose the first game, come back to take all 4 of the other games, and man, they just brutal from the Rhinos. No heart on these guys as they look to ruin the Rhinos season.
Yeah, and I can say for sure here that that loss actually does eliminate the Pirates from playoff contention. So it'll be either the Demolition or the Spectre taking that position away from them. And unfortunate for the Pirates, they had so much potential coming into this. They were favored by a healthy margin, but the Rhinos instead, they just come back and they just take it right to the Pirates with a fantastic display by Good Neighbor. And the Rhinos playing spoilers successfully.
Yeah, the Pirates were honestly playing great, but the Rhinos just had their number for all of these last 20 minutes of this series. I mean, the first game, we didn't see anything from the Rhinos really, but every other game, the Rhinos were just everything that was going on in this series. It was just heartbreaking to see, especially with the way that, the Pirates were playing. They had a great season despite their record showing that it was a less than eventful season for them. Their season didn't end at week 9. They had a chance for playoffs here in week 10. Fortunately, it just didn't come together.
Yeah, unfortunately not. Well, folks, that'll be all from us tonight. We will be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for our last regular season broadcast of this season. My name has been Gigabyte. I have been with Deli. You have been an excellent caster to cast with tonight, sir, and I hope to cast with you again. But that's all, folks. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Peace out, all.